I want to speak with you about something that is becoming increasingly critical in our roles as educators, especially for those of us teaching Year 7 students at the beginning of high school. That issue is cyberbullying, more broadly, digital citizenship. As we know, Year 7, it's a pivotal time. Our students are navigating the transition from primary to secondary school. They're adjusting to new environments, higher expectations, and a much more complex social landscape. For many of them, it's also a stage where personal device use increases, and with it, exposure to social media, group chats, and digital interactions that we as teachers may not always see. But what we do see are the effects: the withdrawn student, the changes in friendship groups, the drop in engagement, and sometimes the subtle signs of harm that go unnoticed until it's too late. This is why it's critical that we address cyberbullying early, deliberately, and as part of our broader commitment to student well-being and safe learning environments. Cyberbullying can have severe impacts on the social, emotional, and academic outcomes of our young people. Cyberbullying, it's not only prevalent in secondary schools, but is often more psychologically invasive than face-to-face bullying, because it can happen at any time. It can spread quickly, and it leaves a digital footprint that is sometimes hard to escape. Young people need to develop self-awareness, digital resilience, and ethical reasoning in online spaces. Our role as educators, it's not just to respond to incidents, but to help students understand what cyberbullying is, why it's harmful, and what they can do to prevent it for themselves and others. This approach aligns closely with the general capabilities in the Australian curriculum, particularly personal and social capability, ethical understanding, and ICT capability. And it also connects to APSD 4.4 and 4.5, which refers to student safety and the ethical use of digital tools. Now, for our Year 7 students, the onset of adolescence brings new levels of sensitivity and peer influence, and they're exploring their identity. The social world is expanding. It includes things like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Discord, private messenger groups, and they blur the lines between school and home sometimes. Importantly, many students this age group still don't fully grasp the consequences of their online actions. They may not see that forwarding a meme or excluding someone from a group chat is bullying. But for the recipient, the emotional fallout can be devastating. As the eSafety Commissioner notes, cyberbullying can lead to anxiety, depression, disengagement from learning, even self-harm. And yet, students often don't report it. They fear getting into trouble, being labelled as a snitch, or losing access to their devices. This is why classroom conversations matter so much. So what can we do as teachers? First, we need to embed cyberbullying education into our curriculum, not just a one-off well-being session, but an ongoing conversation across subjects, across year levels. The Daniel Morcombe Child Safety Curriculum, the Alana and Madeline Foundation, eSmart Schools, their resources provide excellent structured lesson plans and activities tailored to young adolescents. These particular ones can help students define bullying and cyberbullying, understand how to recognise it, explore strategies for responding, and learn how to report it safely. We also need to teach digital empathy. For example, encouraging students to consider, how would this message make you feel if you were the one receiving it? Or something like, perhaps, would you say this in real life? Small but reflective questions like these can help build ethical reasoning in our students. At the same time, we must also be prepared to respond to incidents with care. This means having clear, school-wide procedures for reporting and managing cyberbullying, consistent follow-up, and strong partnership with parents and carers, an open line of communication. Let's not forget professional learning. Many of us didn't grow up with these technologies ourselves. Staying informed through platforms like the eSafety professional learning modules or communities of practice like AITSL, that ensure that we're not only reactive but proactive in our approach. This ties to Standard 7.4, engaging with external professionals and broader communities to strengthen our practice. Ultimately, our goal is to help students see that their actions online carry real-world consequences, and that the values we teach in the classroom, such as respect, kindness, integrity, they apply just as much on a screen as they do in person. As teachers, we can do this by modelling respectful digital behaviour, co-creating digital behaviour agreements at the beginning of the year, the rules per se, recognising positive digital citizenship when we see it, and importantly, building trust with our students so that they feel safe to speak up if something isn't right. Teaching about cyberbullying isn't just about managing risks, it's about building digital citizenship, helping students understand the rights and responsibilities of participating in online communities. It's a vital part of preparing them for life. The Alice Springs Parkway Education Declaration highlights the importance of creating active and informed citizens who are confident, creative, and ethical participants in society, including digital society. So in summary, to support our Year 7 students in becoming ethical and safe online citizens, we must firstly embed cyberbullying education into our curriculum. Use high quality resources such as those from the eSafety Commissioner, Daniel Morecambe Foundation and Alana and Madeline Foundation. We should develop whole school approaches that foster safe reporting and accountability. And we should engage in professional learning and model good digital behaviour ourselves. Cyberbullying is not just a well-being issue, it's an education issue. And by working together, we can give our students the tools that they need to navigate the digital world with empathy and integrity.